next to go. I check your line. Who's next to go?
Bondzee live. Bondzee on YouTube. Oh, get the fuck out of here. Fucking those douchebags. Whoa. Seriously. Go. What the fuck? Go. You drunk? Wait till we go back. Get the fuck out of here.
You guys
Seriously.
are drunk all over the thing. You can
You
video
too.
all you want.
You would take a picture of me over there on the fucking green like you just did?
Hit me.
Huh?
Yeah, what the fuck's wrong with you, bro?
Fucking go play fucking golf.
All right, let's play.
Yeah,
What do you think? 9 total?
Go.
Yeah, get out of here, fucking loser. Touch me one more time, see what happens.
Oh, really?
Yo!
Oh, you little fucking douchebag. Seriously, you little fucking dude, both of you guys. Go fucking play golf.
Yeah?
You
Go
fucking
fuck
swing that
yourself.
club at me right now, I'll fucking wrap it on your fucking
You
neck.
swung your club at me.
I did not.
You just touched me.
I fucking hit you.
Alright, the cops will be there waiting for you.
Go ahead. Go fucking
Yeah, but yeah.
go get it.
My grandfather was a pro. My family's been running this
Yeah,
golf
yeah, I
course
know,
since
yeah.
we were fucking day
Yeah, I
one.
know.
Hey.
Yeah.
Probably can't even get it up anymore. Your wife, that's probably why your wife
Now
left
you're
you.
just asking you. Now you're just asking
Back the
for you
fuck
to
up.
fucking get
Motherfucker
your ass
just touched me.
fucking kicked. Seriously.
Oh yeah?
You say that shit and you don't expect any repercussions? Are you fucking
No, I
kidding
don't
me?
expect it.
Dan, come on, Dan.
I'll fucking kill you.
Hey.
Come on, you
Hold
motherfucker!
on.
Come on!
Whoa.
You want to fucking go at it? Let's fucking go!
Play golf. Get the fuck out of here.
Stop! Don't touch me there. This is my no-no square. Stop! Don't touch me there. This is my no-no square.
I mean, what a start. Don't touch me there, baby. This is my no-no square, okay? Bondzee says no. Oh, what an epic way to start the show. Nothing like a little golf dust-up between a couple old dudes and some young kids. And at first, now listen, I don't know how the whole thing started. They don't show that. They just show a couple old guys coming over to the young kids. Young kids seemed calm and cool. Old man knocks buddy's hat off. The young kid's like, you don't do that. I mean, just ask a couple kids in high school that knocked mine off. Well, they got their ass kicked. You just don't do that. But then the whole thing sort of escalated. Then the young kid came at the old man, and well, the young kid got embarrassed. He really did by the old man, who had like a copious amount of golf balls in his pocket. He comes out of nowhere, and he's the one that ends up in the scuffle. It's pretty funny. Anyways, don't fight on golf courses. That's not what it's for. You're supposed to go out there and have fun, okay? Just calm the hell down. And then the no-no square. I mean, listen, let's go. All right, it's Bondzee Live Trip with Bondzee. It's episode 291. How the hell are you? Make sure you go subscribe at all the social medias. Hit me up. It's at Bondzee Live. Yeah, somewhere right there. There we go. The button stuck. It wasn't my fault. Yeah, and all that stuff. Just make sure you go do it. Watch the show on YouTube. I'd really be grateful, and thank you so much for tuning in today. I really do have a great show for you. I am shocked beyond goddamn belief that I have this much energy right now. I really do. I'll tell you all about it in a second. What do we got? I'm going to tell you right now. I'm on my third day. I've already done 3 days and 3 hours of a water fast. So a water and coffee only, a bit of tea too, actually. And it's, listen, it's been a roller coaster ride. I'll tell you all about it coming up in the show. You're going to learn some. It's education night with Bondzee, okay? I am feeling pretty good right now. It hasn't been that case the whole time, except we'll get into that. Fucking Leafs. Ugh. I'm not going to harp too long on them tonight. Change has got to become a no-no. I mean, we lost again, Game 7, same old thing. Definition of insanity, right? Oh, as a Leafs fan and a Leafs team, we're living it. Something's got to change. We'll talk about that real quick and some other NHL playoffs. We're in round 2, baby, and it's fire. Tom Brady Roast. Speaking of fire, that was unbelievable. Easily the best 3 hours of TV I've seen in a long time, comedy-wise. Some people were upset, including old Giselle's ex-wife, and guess what? Too bad. So we'll get into that as well. Plus, you got to see this brawl of these females. It was in the USA, Texas. Oh, wait, of course, right? It's got to be in Texas. Everything's bigger in Texas. These ladies brawl big. And wait till you see the video. It is going to blow your goddamn mind. We also got Dummies of the Week, of course. Can never miss that. Some beautiful videos that are going to blow your mind tonight for sure. All right. Yes, yeah, Tamar coming up. That's her 25th anniversary in Toronto. Just spitting all over the place. Good for you, Bonds. Soho Framing, wonderful place, framing shop in Toronto. Her 25th anniversary is coming up. We're going to have her on in a couple of weeks, plus all the rest coming up soon, okay? I'm working on it. Let's get to the sponsors because they're the ones who pay me the money, right? I love this place to pieces. God bless them. Shakespeare's Fine Dining. You got to go. You got to go. Some listeners have gone to this restaurant and they are now friends with the owners and the people that work there. And that's the way it is there. The experience, not just about the food, which will blow your goddamn mind. It really will. But it's about the whole experience too. The ambiance inside is awesome. They just did a whole bunch of brand new renovations there. They've been going 54 years. The old man's still cooking steaks. All the celebrities go there. They love it, and you'll love it too, okay? 905-528-0689 or www.shakespeares.ca. Make a reservation. I'm warning you now, because if you waltz in there with your lady and you think you're going to be all big shot and you're going to get a table toot sweet, sorry, buds, you're going to be toodaloo and outs, and you're going to be embarrassed, okay? So don't be that guy. Make a reservation. There, done. All right, let's get into it. Oh, Acting Front. Thanks everybody for watching. We got Ashley. I was just in your hood on the weekend, and I was gonna come say hello, but I was busy, so I didn't. But I did get to hang out with my boy Speed, who lives not far from you, and so you should have been there. But anyways, you weren't. Mike Horner. Thanks for watching. We got Dan Webbs. I don't know why I'm looking here. I can look here, I guess, too, and at some of the comments. What else? We'll just get to it. Somebody's Mr. Bond's favorite. I don't even know who that is, being a smart ass. It says oh, yes, I do. Oh, Wade, we're going to get into this character tonight too, okay? And I'll tell you why coming up later. We get into the hockey stuff, but he says, my team's in the playoffs now. Your game doesn't start for an hour, so I figured I'd pop in to see Bondzee's reaction to the Leafs game. Anyways, we'll get into it all tonight. Acting Front. Remember I did that. I wasn't even supposed to be here today. I had some gigs, but it all got transferred to next week. Except the Star Trek one. I never got a call back after I said I was available when they asked it. And I said yes. So anyways, no Star Trekky for me, but that's okay because fucking hate the show anyway. Never seen. I guess I don't even know if I hate it because I've never seen it. But it's just not my jam. You know what I'm saying? Like simply not my jam. Excuse me. So the TV show bumped to next week on a Wednesday. So I'm going to be gone all day. So that means no show next Wednesday. It's going to be Tuesday. So make note of that if you're a fan and keep watching, which I really appreciate. Gord Cayuga, thanks for tuning in. Ashley Sitko, thank you. Yes, and you know what? I thought of you and I was going to call you, but then I didn't want to be yelled at because I was only in and out for 24 hours. I basically drove up Saturday afternoon after driving to Toronto first to get my buddy, drive him to his boat. He put me to work all afternoon on his boat until game time. And then it was Leafs, and then it was sleepy, and then it was drive home. So there was legit no time. But soon, I'm going to be back up there a bunch this summer, okay? So fret not. All my Midland peeps. All right. Yeah, and so TV show next week, Wednesday, no show. It's on Tuesday. I finally heard back. Remember I mentioned last week I hadn't heard back from the gig, and I was like, I probably didn't get it, which sucks. The very next day, I was out golfing, and I got an email, and I don't usually check my phone, but I saw it, that it was from them. And so I'm walking down the fairway, and I'm like, I'm in a great mood. I'm only in the second hole, and I'm like, okay, dear Lord, let this be my big break, baby. And I open it up, and it's like sort of great news, but it's not the best news. I did not get chosen. But it was a really nice email. And I was disappointed at first, to say the least. I worked really hard for this, and it was my biggest opportunity. But I took a lot of solstice, like what do you call it? Like a lot of positive out of it, if you will, even though I didn't get it. They had enough couth to not send a generic fucking sort of message. And it was like, it was personalized, and it was to me, and it was real nice. And they're like, dude, you did amazing. Take anything out of this. There was 280 applicants, and 20 of us did the first round, if you will. And they were taking 6 for the next round. And I made the top 10, but I did not make the top 6, which sucks, but it doesn't suck because, after getting over the disappointment in like 10, 15 seconds, I was like, Bonds, you know what? Fuck. Good for you, man. Like I just thought, like, Bonds, how hard did you work on that? And dedication and like just focus. And it really taught me. And I waltzed into that place and I gave it my goddamn best. And honestly, I left it all on the table that day. And I have 0.0 regrets of not getting that. You know, listen, there's going to be a plethora more of big opportunities, I'm hoping. And I know there will be. I'm not hoping. I know there will be. And listen, win some, lose some. And in this industry, you're going to lose more than you win. It's just the way it goes. And I am super, super positive and super proud of myself, again, for how hard I worked. And I waltzed in there with confidence that I haven't had in a long time. And I owned it and I did it. And I did the best. And so what? I didn't get it. I just know that the next one's going to be even better. And the next one after that's going to be even better. And there's going to be a lot of opportunities. There really is. I don't think I could say a whole lot about it. I'm not sure. It was a talk show. Okay. It was supposed to be a talk show, men's talk show. That's all I'm going to say. When it starts, I'm going to let you know, because I can't wait to see who it is. And congrats to everybody that made the top 10 and the top 6 who go back for round 2 and go get them to the winner. And I hope you do a great job. And I know you will. So yeah, when it comes out, I'll let you know the name and everything. And I'll show you what I just missed out on. Yeah. So anyways, it is what it is. I'm proud of myself. Speaking of proud of myself, Sunday night, I had Chinese food with my family and nice little meal. I didn't even have a whole lot but it was my cheap meal. And I was like, yeah, let's do this. And so Monday morning, I got a phone call from manager Jay. I don't know why we ended up talking, but he was rhyming off about him. He started this 4-day fast that morning. I'm like, 4-day fast? You're not going to eat for 4 days? He's like, no, this is my 4th time doing it. All I have is water, a black coffee. That's it. Nothing else. I'm like, and you do this for 4 days and you're like, fine, you don't die. He's like, no, dude, there's a ton of benefits of it. And I'm like, okay, rhyme off some benefits for me because I'm not sold yet. I haven't eaten since last night at 6 o'clock, but I'm intrigued because I could use a flush out, but I want to know more of these benefits. And I wasn't in it for the weight loss. I finally stepped on the scale the other day. I'm 30 pounds down doing this 4-day fast. Yeah, I'm still not at my goal weight, but I'm the closest yet. I weighed in at, before I started this, I was 180. And now I'm down to 175 today before the show. I'm super proud of it. This is one of the hardest things I've done. I think this was harder than quitting drinking, actually. Your body so I'm going to walk you through this. Kendi, I got it right. Fuck yeah. She says, excellent. I do a 36-hour fast once a month. Yeah. And I've done some intermittent fasting, but not super strict or anything. And I mean, I saw some minor benefits of it, but this is the first time I've decided to go above and beyond sort of like a day. And listen, I've sort of done this before a little bit, but not to this extent. And so I was in. I did it. So day 1, a ton of water, ton of coffee, and manager Jason walked me through it all. Here's what to expect. Here's the pros and cons. And sent me some wonderful information on it. I did my research and I decided, yeah, let's do this. I don't really see too much downside to this other than, yeah, I'm going to be hungry, but people are starving in this world. Okay. I'm pretty sure that I could go 4 days without putting food in my gullet and cleanse out and have no sugar and no nothing and just, and there's a whole reason to this and we're going to get into it. And I'm going to describe it and get into sort of being the science guy here. Okay. But first and foremost, I basically did this to flush out all the toxins and dead cells in my body. Oil change, sort of, if you will. It's called autotography. And there's a whole science and thing behind it. Listen, day 1 was okay. Lots of coffee, lots of water, like I said. And then I really had some wicked hunger pains in the afternoon. And your brain's just like, dude, where the fuck's the food? And I usually don't even eat till 12:30. I have a protein shake at 10 a.m. every day after my first couple coffees, some water, and then protein shake, lunch at 12:30, another protein shake at 3:30, supper at 6:37, and that's it. So about 3:30, my body's like, yo, bro, we haven't eaten today. There's no protein shakes. What the hell is going on here? And I'm really hungry. So I just pounded some more water and I was fine. I went to the gym, did my full workout, hour workout, and then 4K run. And the energy was there. I felt normal and I felt great. And so that night was a little sketchy. Had to stay away from the kitchen, just keep yourself busy, and just not think about food. Yeah, went to bed, didn't sleep super great, but was okay. Day 2, I woke up, not so bad at all, and then I started getting just really not hunger pains, but hunger cravings. And there was no pains anymore; those go away. But I was really starting to. I had to get out of the house. Actually, I was trying to work, and I just couldn't focus a whole lot. And I was like, I'm hungry, but I know I'm not hungry, and I can do this. So I pounded a bunch of water, booked a tea time, went and walked 9 holes. Believe it or not. After not eating for a Sunday night at 6, and it was fine. And I could have walked up back. I know I wouldn't have felt great. And I still wanted to go for a walk with the dog when I got home, and I had to cut the lawn. So I got a card for the back 9, played 18. The energy was there. I played well. Actually played really well. And so yeah. And then last night when I got home, it was simply all about keeping busy. And that's a massive key to this whole thing, because it's mind over matter. Yeah, you're fucking hungry, but your body doesn't need it. And actually what you're doing is you're cleansing out dead cells that are just been floating around in there, because we don't stop eating as humans, and we don't have a chance to sort of regenerate and get rid of these dead cells in the garbage. Listen, I've rambled about it a whole bit. Let's get into some of the science. Oh, I'll play this one first right here. Without further ado, let's have a look-ski at what Buster has to say. Here we go.
All the things that we can do to impact Chris's longevity, periodic fasting may be one of the more effective.
My food contains glucose, the fuel that feeds the trillions of healthy cells in my body. But that glucose also feeds something else. Zombie cells. Old, damaged cells that have lingered beyond their useful life. By spewing toxic sludge, these zombies infect other healthy cells, speeding up the aging process. Everything from hair loss and wrinkles to the onset of arthritis, cancer, and dementia. But what scientists have
That's enough of that. That guy's boring, but you sort of get the hint of it. Right. Anyways, day 3, I got up today. I was struggling. I felt super weird. I was like, what the holy hell is going on here? And I just my body wasn't used to it. I woke up and I felt dizzy. I felt out of it. So I called manager Jason. I'm like, bro, what is going on? Should I whack some food into me to sort of come around? He's like, no, salt. By golly gee, I ate a teaspoon of salt and it turned my whole day around. It's all I needed, and it carried on, and it's been a game changer. Anyways, this isn't for everybody. I'll sort of move on here. I see choppers yelling at me. Sorry, Dad. I'll move on with this, but I don't recommend it for everybody, but it's certainly working for me. And the hunger pains were non-existent today. Definitely when I walked in the kitchen to make my coffees and stuff, my brain was you just automatically thinks food. It's like, all right, yeah, we're going to eat. Listen, we got one more day to go tomorrow, 6 o'clock. I'm done. I'm going to have some broth. I guess you got to start because I got to wake up the enzymes in my belly, and get them back to doing their job. And then, and then it's just maintained, again. So feeling great. Chronic diseases, this can lower the risk of that. This can make your life longer. It can help with has cancer benefits, heart disease benefits, diabetes benefits, so much more. It's something I'm going to do 3 times a year. It's what's recommended. And it's helped me be mentally tough, and I know that I can do this. So whatever reason you want to do it for, people have been doing this spiritually for thousands of years. People do it to lose weight. People do it to detox. Tons of health benefits. I don't know. Go do it if you feel like doing it. And if you don't, beauty. All right. Tom Brady Roast. Let's get into this, because this was one of the greatest things I've ever seen on TV in my whole life. I loved it. It was pretty epic. I don't know if you watched it, but it was 3 hours of pure awesomeness. Now, I was a little worried at first because there's like some great comedians on there, but there was some football players and stuff, and you're like, well, how good are these guys going to be? Yeah, I love watching them play football, but did they have the chops to get up here and actually perform and not suck? You know what I mean? And everybody that stepped up on that stage killed it. Absolutely killed it. Ron Burgundy was probably my least favorite, and he was still pretty funny. Will Ferrell came out in Ron Burgundy character. It was hilarious, but I just thought it could have been better for the Ron Burgundy thing. He looked sort of out of it. I think he was wasted or something, but a lot of people there were wasted. Believe me, they were all drinking. Tons of clicks to Brady's for Tom Brady for doing that. Even it was a huge thing. That's probably one of the biggest rated things Netflix ever done. Jeff Ross put it all together. I guess him and Brady have been friends for a while, and Ross said it would be a great thing. Let's do this. And Tom agreed. And listen, I thought it was absolutely wonderful. Chris, not Chris, what's his name? The little fella. Kevin Hart. He was amazing as the host. Man, he did a great job. 3 hours of just, he kept it going. I thought the flow was great. And everybody came up and killed. Nikki Glazer absolutely probably stole the show and was the best. Who else? There was actually, you know what? I got some clips here of Nikki Glazer doing her thing. Let's get to Nikki Glazer right. Share this tab instead. I don't know if you saw it, but it was pretty damn funny. Sorry, I'm just trying to find the best one. I think we should play this one. That's Jeff Ross. All right, here's Nikki Glazer. Check this. Play. Oh, of course, it's just cycling now. Let's try something else. Let's try this one. This is Tom Brady absolutely roasting Kim Kardashian.
Thank you so much for being here. I know Kim was terrified to be here tonight. Not because of this, but because her kids are home with their dad.
On. It was a good one. It was a good one. Tom Brady he got roasted. Listen, there was a lot of nasty things said about him. He got roasted about his wife Giselle. Filing for divorce. He chose football over her, and then she chose what you call that guy, the kung fu karate guy or whatever. One of Nikki Glazer's joke was absolutely killer. She's like, "How much would it suck for Tom? Oh my God, just knowing your ex-wife's new boyfriend could beat your ass while eating hers." Boom. Absolutely killer. And then she goes, "Tom, the only thing dumber than you saying yes to this roast was when you said, 'Hey babe, you should try jujitsu.'" Jeff Ross was amazing in the show. Man, Giselle was she was really upset. And you know what? Boo, who cares? I mean, it has nothing to do with her. She didn't have to watch, and she probably didn't watch. You know what? I bet she did watch, actually, because she knew this was all coming. And listen, when you go bang your jujitsu teacher, leave Tom and stuff, I mean, if things are going to get said, you shouldn't be shocked. Same with Hernandez's family, Tom's teammate, the guy who murdered people and then went and hung himself. Jokes came out about that, too, and they were upset. Well, you listen. So are the people who are upset that your son and your ex-husband killed, for Christ's sakes. Anyways, the whole roast was amazing from beginning to end. Like I said, others who killed it. Bill Belichick, coach, former coach of the New England Patriots. That guy's got a future. He ain't going to be coaching anymore, apparently. They all made fun of him for that, but he came back out and killed and roasted so many people. Guy's got a future in it. Drew Bledsoe, guy's been disappeared forever. Tom Brady stole his job, but he came up on stage and he got some revenge. He was wasted, but he did a great job, I thought. And it was a wonderful, he was hilarious. Kim Kardashian, she definitely took some hits for sure. Definitely the one from Tom. But she got up there and did some roasting of her own. I thought that was pretty brave of her to get up there and stuff. I mentioned the Burgundy. Ben Affleck, he was decent, not super awesome. Julian Edelman killed for sure. And then, holy cripes, there was Tony Hinchcliffe. He comes out and he goes, "Clearly your ex-wife takes after you." He goes, "I hear she's out there draining balls right now." That was savage and so good. And Tom was just sitting there. He just took it all down, and he was double fisting at one point, which I found pretty funny. And listen, Guy's a champion. He took it all in stride, probably better than anybody I've seen it. And it was. It's so funny how the greatest quarterback of all time, the GOAT, ends up having the greatest roast of all time. The guy's truly amazing. Everything he does touches to gold. Oh, wait, except the crypto, where he lost $30 million and lost a bunch of people, a lot of other people, a whole lot of money as well. And he took some crypto hits for sure as well that night. Anyways, what else have I got? Daggers were thrown all night. He definitely came back at the end, and for sitting there all night, taking it and slamming back the booze, he came out. His timing was on, and yeah, he killed it for sure. So huge shout out to him. Huge shout out to everybody that went up there and killed it. Gronk was just off the charts funny. So many people made fun of him for being stupid, which he really is. And he sort of proved it. He at first opened the wrong box, and then he goes and smashes a shot glass on the stage, which went everywhere. Anyways, if you haven't seen it, go check it out. Entertaining as shit for sure. All right. Woo! Take a breath, Bonds. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Really appreciate it. Leafs in 15. Yeah, hilarious. Tamara says Nikki Glazer was savage. Yeah, she really was. She killed it. Actually, I got some Nikki Glazer jokes here. I think I could play this one. Yeah, this is some jokes she didn't play or say, sorry, at the roast when she was on Howard Stern the next day, and she said a few of them. Here we go. Probably get dinged for this, but who cares?
I always love asking you, were there jokes you left out of your set in the roast of Tom Brady?
So many. Yeah, so many. I brought some for you today. Thank you all for being here tonight and taking some time away from cheating on your wives. Hey, it's not their fault. It's their wives' fault for aging naturally. I was going to say, first, I'd like to say that the proceeds from tonight's show will, it's really cool tonight. They're all the proceeds are going towards CTE research and the NFL's coordinated effort to cover it up. People don't know, but it costs millions to murder those doctors who know the truth. And then, some kind of commentary about CTE and how.
Anyways, you get the point. It was hilarious night. I loved it. I don't know, Colin McPetrie, it doesn't see says matter of opinion. It sounds like maybe you didn't like Colin. I think that's sort of what you're getting at. I'm not really sure. But moving on, NHL playoffs. Boy, oh boy. Leafs Bruins, Game 7 again. Clicks to the boys for getting there, of course, and making it exciting. But same old, same old. Bye-bye Leafs, gone again, golf course. I've heard all the jokes for, I got 5+ years now since I can remember, okay? So, listen, this is nothing new. Sucks, but it almost gets easier every year. I thought we had this. We scored the first goal. I thought that was it. I said first goal win, second period. And then Boston bounces right back with great goal. Listen, they had to get the job done, and they did. They tie it up. They get to overtime, and listen, anything can happen in overtime. And I have never, ever in my whole entire life seen a bigger disgrace of a team who's in dire straits. You want to break the curse? We're so close. We could do this. And they get caught flat-footed in slow motion. The play should have been offside. It would have been offside. Had the Leafs one break the puck. Well, Pasta was on a mission, It was almost like they had that play planned. I'm going to play this once again. I've seen this so many goddamn times. It's painful. It sucks. But it's what happened. And listen, again, I'm not surprised anymore. But don't watch the puck anymore. We'll play it twice. Watch the Toronto Maple Leafs players. Rewind. Standing still. Pasta just rolls in, grabs the puck. Now, I'm still trying to figure out why. And you can see it plain as day in slow motion. Why Sammy Samsonov didn't poke check the puck or play it or cover it up. Anything would have been better than what you did. This is in Boston. They know the bounces off the boards, and they knew what they were doing. Let's watch one more time. It's really sad, but boom, he rifles it in, and it was before the red line. Google it. Passes in. No icing. But now, Antonov should have done something. He was deep in his net. Couldn't do anything. Didn't get far enough over. Game over. It's enough. Definition of insanity, being a Leafs fan. Believe me, you. Listen, clicks for Matthews. He played in Game 7. Should he have? Who knows? He looked like death. He was ill. It showed. It is what it is. He went out there. He played good for what, for how he felt and looked, for Christ's sakes. So I got to give him clicks for that. We got to re-sign Domi and Bertuzzi, I think. Low paying, hard workers. They were a couple of the two best players on the Leafs in the playoffs. I don't think I'm wrong there either. So we got to get those guys back. We signed them to 1 year. And I think they earned it. They didn't have the best starts, but they certainly had way better second halves, and they had amazing playoffs. And Domi and the faceoffs in the playoffs, unbelievable. Definitely get those back. Samsonov, bye. Matt Murray, bye. There's a whole bunch of money saved right there. Shanahan can go too, as far as I'm concerned. Coach, I don't think so. There's nothing wrong with the coach. He's got us over 100 points every season for the past how many years? He's got us to the playoffs how many years? It's not his fault we're not performing in the playoffs. Our core four cannot score goals. Core four, got to go. Got to blow them up. It's time. We gave him enough chances. I think Marner's got to go. I think he's the odd duck out. Listen, he's got, funny enough, Marner has the most points out of the Leafs in playoffs over the last little while. That's facts. But Marner also just really did not show up this year. And I just think we're not getting rid of Matthews. You're not getting rid of Nylander. Tavares, he's got 1 year left. Probably not bringing him back. And that leaves Marner out. Trade him for a good goalie. We need a good better goalie. Okay, plain and simple. And we're losing two. Jones can probably go too. Wool, he could be a backup. He gets injured too often. So, anyways, enough of the Leafs. Moving on. And listen, clicks to Boston. Congrats to you guys. You outplayed us in the 2 minutes and 36 seconds or whatever it was of overtime. You certainly didn't outplay us in the whole rest of the game. I thought we outplayed you in the final 3 games, but you got lucky. Outplayed us in the overtime, and you won Game 7. And if you didn't have Swayman in net, probably a whole different series. And if we had Wool in net, whole different series. But coulda, woulda, shoulda. If my aunt had balls, she'd be my uncle, right? So, anyways, right on. Dallas knocks out former champs in 7 games. Oh, that was pretty wild to see them beat Vegas. And then they came out hot against the Avs last night, didn't they? They were up 3-0. Early in the game, only to absolutely blow it at overtime and go down 1-0 to the Avs. So I think that's going to be a great series. Boston, getting back to them, they came out hot out of the gate too after only 1 night's rest. Dusted Florida 5-1, and a lot of people sort of expected that. Florida been sitting around a while. You're rusty a little bit. You got to get that timing back, and Boston was coming off a huge win and adrenaline, and then they came back. It was a great win. I don't know where we're at tonight. Boston was up. I got the game here, but it's cycling. 3-1 Florida. Right on. Anyways, I don't see, unless Swayman continues this absolute madness of goaltending that he's displayed so far, I don't see Boston winning. You're going to get a couple more wins, maybe one more. But I think Florida gets you in 7, 6 or 7, to be honest. What else? Rangers, Hurricanes, amazing. Rangers up 2-0, but it's been a grind and crazy series. Check out this photo. I think I put it in the system. Where is it? Maybe I fucking forgot again. Anyways, it was a picture of the what's he call it? The Rangers guy. He almost completely took off the Carolina guy's head. He's lucky he missed him, or he would have been sussied for the rest of the entire playoffs because it was crazy. And buddy, like, the picture was awesome. He's literally flies into the boards like this, head first, and it was like, whoa. Anyways, he didn't get hurt. Buddy, who he had his elbow up hard, but he missed it. Armark's going in. No way. What's going on here? Oh, did Florida just score? Or did Swayman get hurt? Oh, good goal. Jeez. See, Florida looks good. They're going to be tough to beat. See, Swayman, I said it's already bye-bye. Boston, I don't think you'll win one more, I think, and that's it. And then you're done. Anyways, Rangers up 2-0 on Carolina, but they're going back to Carolina, so you never know because Dallas was down 2-0 too. So that's why they play the games, but Rangers are looking good. Rempe is just like he's a presence and he's got team scared. So yeah, that's a pretty dope series so far. What else? We got Edmonton, Vancouver tonight in what 20 some minutes, 24 minutes. Thankful for my Edmonton people tuning in before your big game. Listen, I was a huge Edmonton fan for so long. A second favorite team because my buddy Steos played for them, and then he was working for them, and then he left. And so now Ottawa's my second favorite team. And there's this mouthpiece that watches my show. His name's Wade. I don't mind sharing that. And he loves to bust my balls. And he's the biggest Leaf hater. And so now I have to cheer for Vancouver because I can't cheer for his Edmonton Oilers, even though I want to and I like them. But I can't cheer for Asshat's team. I just can't. So go Canucks go. I think it's going to be a great series. There's a lot of people picking Edmonton in 5. I don't think so. I think Canucks in 6 or 7. We'll see how it goes. It's going to be tough to get past with Jesus, Draisaitl, Hyman, and the rest. But we'll see. I'm really looking forward to the series. I don't know if I'm going to be able to stay up for tonight's game. I got to get to sleep because I'm tired. I'm hungry. So I got to go sleep it off. But anyways, I think it also sucks moving before I move on from this game and the NHL and get to some other stuff. Bettman's an asshole. There should be no way until the next round to go to the Stanley Cup should the two Canadian teams be playing against each other. And I think this is that whole, what do you call it, conspiracy theory with Bettman. He set this up so that they would have to do that, and then one of the Canadian teams is going to be out, okay? So that sucks, but anyways, go Canucks. Sort of. Don't tell Wade, but I'm really secretly cheering for Edmonton, but I don't want him to know even though he's watching. Anyways, I just want a good series. I hope it goes 7. That would be awesome. Couple overtime games thrown in. Not that I'll really be able to stay up for them, but anyways, I just want to see some good hockey and some good highlights. All right. I think I covered every team that's left in the playoffs, right? Anyways, if I miss them, it's too bad. We'll get to it next week. What else? He says, thank God you're not cheering for the Oilers. You're bad luck. Well, guess what, Buster? I am. So there. But if the Canucks win, listen, it's a win-win, really, because it's a Canadian team. And, yeah, I hope whatever Canadian team beats, I think I'm picking the Rangers. I think even though they're up 2-0 and it's an easy pick, Carolina's probably going to take 1, if not 2 at home. But I think the Rangers are going to take the series in the end, and I think it's going to be Edmonton Rangers. But if it's Van and Rangers, I think it's going to be Van who wins, or Edmonton, and then a Canadian team's in the Stanley Cup, and hopefully another shot at it. First time since '93. Okay, boom. Female Brawl, Bad Bunny show. I don't know if you guys have seen this video, but buckle up. They do everything is bigger in Texas, including their female brawls. This is insane. I wish whoever was filming this was filming the show first, and then was like, holy shit, and pans over and proceeds to get an all-time epic video. Watch this. This is the shit right here. Watch. These girls are crazy. the incessant hair pulling. What's it? Is that a constant girl thing in girl fights? I really haven't seen my fair share of any girl fights in a long time, and if I have, memory is not working right now on that. But is that hair pulling thing? Man, that's vicious shit. Girls are relentless. There's no way that White Boots went home with a full head of hair, man, because she, as many shots as she took as many as, and when I used to have long hair, and I got a couple scuffles in my day when I had long hair, and it gets pulled automatically when you're fighting and scuffling, right? And it hurts, Christ's sake. So anyways, kudos to you girls for fighting in the air pulling and stuff. That's a whole new level of crazy right there. It really is. Oh, my boy, he's chirping about. He says the Vancouver Canucks, only two Canadians on the Canucks, hardly a Canadian team. Listen, they're still play under a Canadian jurisdiction, bro. So I don't care. Most of these teams, it's a potpourri of players from around the world. So who cares? It's from wherever you're from. That's where you're cheering from. I ain't cheering for Yugoslavia because there's a couple Yugoslavians on teams I like. Give me a break. It sounds like you're a little nervous, to be honest, Wade. I'm sensing that you're scared that your team, as good as you are, and you dusted LA and made them look silly. But I don't know. Sounds like you're a little scared. Anyways, that Bad Bunny fight was wild. Those girls, you're tough gals, I'll tell you. But yeah, that hair pulling thing, I don't know about that. Okay, moving on. What else we got to get to? Let's get to the videos and stuff. You know, even if I wrap the show up a little early tonight, but I got some doozies, and let's get to them. This is something that you'll never, ever, ever see Bondzee doing because, well, if you know me and know me well, I am highly allergic to bees. What's happening? Food is eating multiple bees. And then there's these maniacs. These guys are rock. Funny. I'm going to waste and it's going in my bucket below. Anyway, that's some wild stuff right there. And that guy eating the bees, I just don't get it. Bondzee in the dating world, sort of, not really, but here's a girl I'm never gonna date. Just have a listen.
My boyfriend keeps texting me like, "Oh, where should we watch Game 6 tonight? Like, where should we watch the game?" Like, what game? Like, what game now are you talking? I thought the Masters was finished. Pretty sure the Super Bowl, I watched that already too. Like, pretty sure the Super Bowl's done. Like, what now, huh? Can a girl not just go for dinner without a game? Without the little iPhone and the screens? Like, what are you talking about? Does it ever end? Does it ever end? What? My boyfriend keeps texting me like, "Oh, where should we watch Game 6 tonight? Like, where should we watch the game?"
God,
like,
I love her. I don't really find her super attractive or anything, but I find her really funny. Listen, this next video, this kid is going all the way to the top. He's going to be an enforcer. And listen, this kid worked smarter, not harder, chestnut checkers. Watch this kid. I love him. Working hard, out there training. Really aren't going his way. Always being a bit of a menace. Well, guess what? Oh! Relentless. He turns around. Even knows the camera's rolling. He gets a couple more chucks in there too. I thought when I saw that friggin' video, I was laughing my goddamn ass off. I'm like, that kid definitely has a future. If it's not in the NHL, it's definitely in acting or some sorts. Oh, here's the goddamn picture I was looking for earlier, and I knew I'd put it in somewhere. There it is. Look at this dude flying through the air. You can see the Canes guy in the bottom. That guy barely missed his head being completely knocked off of his body because Buddy that is completely parallel to the ice had his elbow up high and just missed Buddy's frigging head by like this much and goes head first into the glass. Epic photo. Well done to the camera guy. I don't have your name, but it's pretty funny. And they compared it to The Simpsons, and Buddy comes flying through the window. All right, what's next? Staying with the sports theme. Listen, sometimes things go your way when you're playing baseball, and sometimes they just don't. Watch this. This ain't for the week. And straight to the dentist for that fella. Oh, good Lord above. Listen, I played a plethora of baseball in my life, and thank God I never got one in the face like that, because that guy not only is going to need a whole new set of teeth, jaw probably broken, might have broken an orbital bone or two. Holy cripes, that did not look good at all. What else? This kid, this is awesome. Dad, loser. Watch this.
Really? Объясни мне. Это что за
He fixes
рисунки
two
такие?
people banging, two stick figures.
Ты чё? Это
God, you
велосипед.
stupid idiot. Yeah, upside down. It's a bicycle.
Савелий,
Watch.
объясни мне. Это что за рисунки такие?
Па, ты чё? Это велосипед.
That's awesome. And then the mom just sit there and give it to him. You stupid loser. Feel good video of the week. This is pretty awesome. Not everybody assholes out there. There's some good natured people, and even when a goddamn bear's involved, things dangling out of a tree, a little black tub or something, or a little bigger. I don't know. Anyway, this is pretty cool. You get Tarpo. Things dangling. He's like, okay, I'm done. Right into the cart, got him. Get him. Somewhere. Anyways, that's pretty cool stuff right there. Nature's a wonderful thing. You got to check this next video out. This is pretty wild. I have never seen anything like it. Somebody had the camera rolling at the exact right time. Check this out. This whale jumping around. It looks like the skills.
Yes.
That's a poor seal. Went 80 feet in the goddamn air. Watch this in slow motion. That's one of the craziest things I've ever seen. Watch this.
Yes.
Anyways, listen, that's the beauty of nature, and whales got to eat, right? So probably things didn't end well for that seal. It's not going to end well for the Edmonton Oilers. Just kidding. I want the Oilers to win. Go Oilers. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I'm going to wrap this up. Oh, you know what? Before I do, I think I got some pictures in here to get that I could clear the hell out of here. Oh, you know what? Dummy of the week for sure goes to this loser. German police had to cut the road out because this clown glued his hand to the road in one of them protesty thingies, and for some reason, I don't know how he thought this was going to end well for him, but when he was in it, found he was too stuck and couldn't get his hand removed, they cut the whole pavement out and said, see you later, bud. This is your problem. And I love it. And that's what should happen more. Just let them be stuck until they can unstick themselves. Should have left the bugger there. Piss on them. You got to love stupidity at its finest out there. She got a huge smash capitalism on her Apple MacBook. She also got a Starbucks sitting there whilst rocking Ray-Ban glasses, whilst rocking her Doc Martens and Urban Outfitters clothing bag and everything else. Give your head a shake, you twit. What else? Listen, this wasn't me. It's not my jersey. I wasn't even going to show it. I forgot to show it when I was ranting on the Leafs. Listen. He was rubbish. He was rubbish in the playoffs. He wants Marner Matthews money coming up. He's already got huge sheets. I think 11, 10 mil. And it's just not worth it in the playoffs. And listen, it's enough. It's enough. Okay. Do I have anything else? Oh, you know what? I'm really proud of this work I did. It's a little more bragging for old Bondzee. I went up to my buddy's boat this weekend. I love Jose. She's out of the water. She's going in shortly. Anyways, I mostly It was in rough shape. It was all bubbly and gross because Bozo didn't stain it right the last time. So I sanded it down to the bare bones. I did, and then I restained it. And it was a great project. Loved doing it. And yeah, really proud of that. Anyways, had a great time up in Midland. It was in and out. Got to see some cool peeps, though, and more next time. Anyways, that's it. That's all. Thanks for tuning in. I almost did an hour. I'm starving to death, but I'm not really starving to death. You know what I mean? It's sort of weird. I mean, I'm definitely in ketosis. I cannot believe how great I felt since this afternoon after that last wolf assault. I went to the gym this afternoon. I did 5K on the bike. I did an hour workout, lower tempo, lower weights, but I still did it and had energy and felt decent. It's pretty wild. Definitely some benefits. I can already feel it. Some ailing things I had that were hurting and stuff, not hurting so much anymore. Anyways, I think it's a great cleanse for me. And it sort of fits with what I'm doing. I've never felt better, and I'm really proud of doing it. And I think it just helps me be mentally tougher. And listen, it's been great for me. So there. Anyways, enjoy the hockey tonight. For my Alberta fans watching, if you're Oilers fan, great. For the I got some PC people watching too. I know. Keith and Sharon, happy anniversary. You guys are the most wonderful humans. I'm so blessed to have met you last summer and got to know you. And really still hoping to get out this summer and visit you guys in September. And yeah, congratulations and thanks for tuning in on your anniversary day and night. So I really appreciate it. Love you guys. I hope you had a wicked anniversary together. And one day I hope to find true love like yours again. Okay, perfect. There. I think I said done everything. Looking forward to this weekend. Looking forward to my acting gig next week. Lots of great sports, man. This is the best. The Jays were winning tonight. I think they won. And golf, Canadian Open's coming up soon. I'm really looking forward to going to that. I got Sunday passes for free and Our Lady Peace playing on the Friday night. Looking forward to hanging out with the boys and the band on the Friday night. Oh, and I had a great time at the Feral Mink Show, and shout out to all the people that went there. I think I whacked a photo in there. Yes, I did. I had a great time. Feral Minks were incredible as always. Love those guys to pieces. And shout out to everybody that was there. It was time for sure up in Guelph. Right on. That's it. That's all. Have a wonderful weekend. Thanks everybody for tuning in once again. What else? Yeah, I'll let you know Tuesday night. Don't forget, next week, the show's Tuesday. I'll let you know how I felt tomorrow on the last day of this 4-day of madness fasting thing. And then the subsequent days after. And what else? Oh, voice acting class. I'm running another one next Monday night. You want to make some extra money, side hustle, come take the class. I've had some great, amazing feedback from the people that took it last time. Really, really thankful to you guys. And I've had some the word of mouth has got around. I've already got 5 or 6 people signed up for Monday night. If you want in, let me know. I'm only going to take probably 9 or 10. So hurry up, ring a ding me, private message me, and get in. All right. Other than that, my boy says he's hoping to get 90 tomorrow. Bro, I don't know. The weather's not looking so great. I wouldn't mind golfing 9 tomorrow, but I don't know if I'll have the energy at this point anymore. Well, I don't know what to expect tomorrow morning. I think I'm going to feel okay. I was told I will, but you just got to keep busy, keep your mind off of it. And yeah, I'm looking forward to completing this tomorrow night at 6 p.m. I think it's going to be a great accomplishment for sure. Anyways, that's it. That's all. $35 if you want in on Monday night's class. People loved it. They got some great information out of it. Look at old teacher Bondzee go. All right. Peace and love. Take care. Love you all. Have a great weekend. Toodaloo. We'll see you later. Bye.
That was very strange. It was very weird. Peculiar. It was kind of amusing. Yes, it was rather funny. It was incredibly funny. I loved it. Hilarious. Wonderful.
Next to go, I check the line. Who's next to go?
Bondzee Live. Bondzee on YouTube.